హాయ్ స్టూడెంట్స్, నేను మీ ఎంఆర్ఎన్ సార్ని. సో ఎస్టర్డే ఎంఆర్ఎన్ఎస్ మాక్ టెస్ట్ 3 పార్ట్ 1 రిలీజ్ చేశాను. ఈరోజు ఎంఆర్ఎన్ఎస్ మార్క్ టెస్ట్ 3 పార్ట్ 2 చూద్దాం. స్టూడెంట్స్, నా వీడియోస్ కనుక ఎవరైతే ఫస్ట్ చూస్తున్నారో వాళ్ళు సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి, లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, కామెంట్ చేయండి. మీరు ఇచ్చే ప్రోత్సాహంతో నేను మరిన్ని వీడియోస్ చేయడానికి నాకు బలం చేకూరుతుంది. సో క్వశ్చన్ చూడండి స్టూడెంట్స్. లెట్ n be the set of natural numbers and two functions f and g be defined as f comma g defined from n to n such that f of n like this and g of n like this. Then f circle g. Students, f circle g of x is a composite function which is f of g of n and defined it. Here we have minus 1 whole power n like this. First you take n equal to 1. G of 1 is how much? G of 1 is how much? 1 minus of minus 1 whole power n 2. F of g of 1 which is equal to f of 2. Here for f of n 2, n equal to 2. n equal to 2 is even. In that case n by 2. That means 2 by 2 equal to 1. Therefore, f circle g of 1 is 1. Let us take like this. n 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. Here also 1, 2, 3 like this. 1 related to 1. Composite function. Next, let us take n equal to 2. G of 2. 2 plus 1 that equal to 3. n equal to 2 whole square negative vastundi. 2 minus 1 equal to 1. So f of g of 2 equal to f of 1. 1 is odd for f. For f, here 1 is odd. In case of odd, it is 1 plus 1 by 2 that equal to 1. Students, for n equal to 2, f function is 1. n equal to f is 1. Let us take n equal to 3. F of g of 3. F of g of 3 means 3 plus 1 అవుతుంది, it becomes 4. 4 is even for f. Even case 2 by 2, 4 by 2 that equal to 2. For composite function mapping that one, 3 goes to 2. 3, 2. 3, 2. Next, let n equal to 4. F of g of 4. F of g of 4 is 5. For 5, 5 is odd. 5 plus 1 by 2 that equal to 3. So what happened here is, for 1 and 2, images of 1 and 2 is 1. So that means many 1. Not onto, not 1 1. Not 1 1. That is many 1 function. Many 1. Here for every element of n have pre-images in domain. Clearly f circle g is onto. So my answer is onto but not 1 1. That is the answer. Okay now. Next question. If mean and standard deviation of 5 observations, 10 and 3 respectively, then the variance of 6 observations. Students, observation ఇచ్చినప్పుడు mean formula తెలియాలి. Mean formula sigma xi by now total number of observations. Variance అంటే sigma xi square by n minus sigma xi by n whole square. Standard deviation and root of variance sigma xi square by n minus sigma xi by n whole square. సో ఆ ఫార్ములాస్ అప్లై చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. మీన్ ఆఫ్ 5 అబ్జర్వేషన్స్ అంటే x1 plus x2 plus x5 by 5 equal to 10, that equal to 50. దీని మీన్ అంటే మనం x బార్గా కూడా డినోట్ చేస్తాం, దట్ ఈక్వల్ టు 10 అని ఇచ్చేసారు. స్టాండర్డ్ డీవియేషన్ ఈక్వల్ 3, స్క్వేరింగ్ చేస్తే వేరియన్స్ వస్తుంది 9. వాట్ ఈస్ ద వేరియన్స్ ఫార్ములా? I have written here sigma xi square by n and the number of observations 5 minus sigma xi is how much? Mean is sigma xi by and mean 10 square equal to 9. Students, minus 10 whole square is 100, it becomes 109. Sigma xi square equal to 109 into 5. This is the sigma xi square. For 6 observations he want variance. Variance equal to x1 square plus x2 square, x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square plus x4 square plus x4 5 square minus 50 whole square by 6 is there. Number of observations in second series 6 minus sigma xi means mean of these three, x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5 plus minus 50 and minus 50 by 6 whole square. Students, this value here we have 109 into 5 plus 50 whole square into 2500 by 6. x1 plus x2 plus and so on x5 is 50. 50 minus 50, 0 square is a 0. See, 109 into 5, 5 4s are 45, 5 1s are 5 plus 2500 by 6. On adding 4 5 3 0 by 6, 6 5s 30, 0, 6 7s 42, 6 5s 30. This value is 507.5. So that is the variance. The standard deviation and the root of this తీసుకోవాలి. ఓకేనా? Next question. The value of cot of sigma n equal to 1 to 19 cot inverse 1 plus sigma p equal to 1 to n 2p. Students, ఈ type of problems very important. Cot inverse, inverse trigonometry. Inverse trigonometry లో sum of infinite series problems ఉంటాయి. ఇన్ఫైనైట్ సిరీస్ ప్రాబ్లంలో మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటంటే ఫస్ట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ జనరల్ టర్మ్, అప్లై సిగ్మా ఫర్ దట్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిటర్న్ దిస్ జనరల్ టర్మ్, ఇట్ ఈస్ difference of two terms. On expanding sigma, last and first terms are left, remaining all are getting cancelled. Let us see this one. Another important form is, here we have cot inverse. We write down always like this, tan inverse of x minus y by 1 plus xy. We get tan inverse x minus tan inverse y. In this formula we have difference of two terms. See, cot అనేది లాస్ట్ లో తీసుకుందాం. ముందు ఇన్నర్ వాల్యూ మనం సింప్లిఫై చేద్దాం. సిగ్మా n equal to 1 to 90 cot inverse of 1 plus 2 is constant, take it outside. P runs from 1 to n, that means sum of the first n natural numbers. 2 into n plus 1 by 2. Take 2 outside, expand sigma which runs from 1 to p. This becomes sum of the natural numbers, 2 to getting cancelled. Sigma n equal to 1 to 90. Students, tan inverse x equal to tan inverse cot inverse x equal to tan inverse 1 by x. Cot inverse x equal to tan inverse 1 by x. So tan inverse of 1 by 1 plus n into n plus 1. See, this is the general term. Write this general term into difference of two terms. I written like this. 1 can be taken as n plus 1 minus n by 1 plus n plus 1 into n. It is the product. We can write like this. According to this formula, it becomes sigma n equal to 1 to 90 tan inverse of n plus 1 minus tan inverse n. Now expand sigma, alternative terms getting cancelled. My shortcut method is substitute upper value in first term, that is tan inverse 20. Last term is substitute initial value in last term, that is the last term of the series, tan inverse 1. Now in reverse order, it becomes a tan inverse of 20 minus 1 by 1 plus 20 into 1. Now this value becomes sigma tan inverse of 19 by 21. Now it is cot inverse equal to 21 by 19. Tan inverse and cot inverse because here we have cot of. So now answer is cot of cot inverse getting cancelled, 21 by 19 answer. Cot of sigma n equal to 1 to 19. Cot inverse of 1 plus sigma 2p. P takes from values 1 to n, which is equal to cot of cot inverse. This total value is cot inverse 21 by 19. These two are getting cancelled. Answer is 21 by 19. Okay, students. Next question. Sigma r equal to 0 to 25, 50 cr into 50 minus r c, 25 minus r. 25 minus r equal to k into this, then we want k value. Students, apply this formula NCR, n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Sigma r equal to 0 to 25, 50 factorial by r factorial, 50 minus r factorial. Second, 50 minus r factorial by 25 minus r factorial into n minus r. This value minus this value, students. Tell me. 50 minus r minus of 25 minus r factorial. Sigma r equal to 0 to 25. This getting cancelled. 50 factorial by r factorial into 1 by 25 minus r factorial into this is 25 factorial, students. Now it is very important point is here is r factorial 25 minus r factorial. R factorial n minus r is there. Sigma r equal to 0 to 25. Write it like this. 50 factorial by 25 factorial into 25 factorial. 25 factorial by r factorial minus 25 minus r factorial. 25 factorial ఇక్కడ రాశాను. డివైడ్ చేసి మల్టిప్లై చేశాను ఫర్ ఫార్ములా. This is r equal to 0 to 25. This is 50c 25. Then NCR equal to a formula apply చేస్తే వస్తుంది into this is 25 CR. Here r equal to 0 to 25 ఉంది. Take 25, 50 C 25 outside, sigma R equal to 0 to 25, 25 CR. Students, we have formula like this: C0 plus C1 plus C2 plus and so on, Cn equal to 2 power n. R equal to 0 తీసుకుంటే 25 0 అంటే this one. 1 తీసుకుంటే this. So this value is 2 power 25 into 50C 25. On comparing given value with this, K is how much? K equal to 2 power 25. That is the K value. Okay. Students, two vertices of triangle are given. Let us take like this roughly. One is 0, 2, other one is 4, 3. If it's orthocenter is the altitude's point of concurrency of altitudes. Altitude means vertex నుంచి ఆపోజిట్ సైడ్కి పర్పెండిక్యులర్గా డ్రా చేస్తే దీని altitude అంటే. Then its third vertex lies on the quadrant. Third vertex, let be alpha, beta. This orthocenter has origin. Students, this line is perpendicular to this line. Let be this as AD, this as AE. CD perpendicular to AB. Slopes product -1. CD perpendicular to AB. And another one is AE perpendicular to BC. Take slopes product -1. CD slope is beta by alpha. AB slope 3 minus 2, 1. 4 minus 0, 1 by 4 equal to -1. From this alpha equal to minus b by 4, students. Now here AE perpendicular to BC. AE slope means slope of these two. Tell me slope of these two. y2 minus y1. 0 minus 2 by x2 minus x1. 0 minus 1 into. Here slope is undefined means this is parallel to y-axis. If it is parallel to y-axis, it should be parallel to x-axis. It should be parallel to x-axis. Its slope is 0. What happened? AE is parallel to y-axis, implies BC is parallel to x-axis because these two are perpendicular. BC parallel to x-axis, slope becomes 0. Beta minus 3 by alpha minus 4 equal to 0. Since slope equal to 0, students, x-axis slope, now beta equal to 3. Substitute beta equal to 3 here, alpha equal to minus 3 by 4. Therefore, third vertex alpha beta equal to minus 3 by 4, 3. X negative, y positive belongs to second quadrant. Answer is the second quadrant. Okay. Students, if the probability of hitting a target by a shooter in any shot is 1 by 3. షూట్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఏ ట్రైల్లో అయినా సరే టార్గెట్ని హిట్ చేయడానికి ప్రాబిలిటీ 1 by 3 ఇచ్చాడు. అంటే ప్రాబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ సక్సెస్ in any trial 1 by 3. Probability of failure, that is Q, 1 minus 1 by 3, that is 2 by 3. The minimum number of independent shots, minimum number of, let n be the number anukunte, let n be the number of shots anukunte, minimum value kanukomanadu. Ippudu at the target required by him, so that the probability of hitting the target at least once is greater than, at least once annappudu probability of hitting the target at least once greater than 5 by 6. at least one minus not hitting the target in any trial, not hitting the target in any trial. మనం మొత్తం ఎన్ని ట్రయల్స్ చేసాం, గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 5/6. దాన్ని 1 మైనస్ ఒక ట్రయల్లో నాట్ హిట్టింగ్ అంటే ఫెయిల్ అయ్యేది 2/3. అలాంటి ఎన్ని ట్రయల్స్ జరిగినాయి n అంటే 2/3 ఇంటూ 2/3 ఇంటూ 2/3 అండ్ సో ఆన్ n టైమ్స్ n ట్రయల్స్ చేశాం కదా, గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 5/6. సో ఇది n టైమ్స్ ఇది తీసుకొస్తే 1 మైనస్ 5/6 గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 2/3 హోల్ పవర్ n. హౌ మచ్ దిస్ 1/6 ఎల్సిఎం తీసుకుంటే, సో 1/6 greater than 2 power n by 3 power n. Now cross multiply, we get 3 power n greater than 6 into 2 power n. Students, if you take like this 2 into 3 or like this, put n equal to 1, it becomes 3, it becomes 12. 3 greater than 12, not possible. For n equal to 1, this inequality does not holds good. N equal to 2, it is a 9, it becomes 24. 9 greater than 24, fail. Like this, if you take n equal to 4, it is 81. N equal to 4 means 2 power 4. 16 into 6, 96. 81 greater than 96, fail. Take n equal to 5. 3 power 5. For n equal to 5, this is 3 power 5, which is 243. For this value is 2 power 5, 32. 32 into 6. 2 power 5 అంటే 32 into 6. 6 2s are 12. 6 into 3, 18 into 1, 192. So n equal to 5, 3 power 5, 243 greater than 192. So answer is n equal to 5. Next question. The value of integration minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 dx by step x plus step of sin x plus 4, where step x is the greatest integer function. So minus pi by 2 అంటే nearly minus 1.6, pi by 2 అంటే 1.6. Step x value will change from interval to interval, interval to interval. Students, sin value always lies between minus 1 to 1. At x equal to minus pi by 2, sin value is minus 1. At x equal to pi by 2, sin value is 1. But in integration, x does not take these two values, so sin value always lies between minus 1 to 1. For sin value negative values, step x is minus 1. For positive values, step of sin x is 1. Now we have to split like this, minus pi by 2 to minus 1, minus 1 to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to pi by 2. This is the negative interval. In negative part, sin x is minus 1. 1 by minus 1.6 to minus 1, minus 1.6 less than x less than or equal to minus 1, step x equal to minus 2. Now this value becomes minus 2, minus 1 plus 4. Minus 1 to 0, 1 by into dx. 1 by minus 1 to 0, step value is minus 1. It is also negative interval, minus 1 plus 4. 0 to 1, step x is 0. In positive interval, step of sin x is 1. So 0 plus 1 plus 0 to 1 అంటే 0. మనకి పాజిటివ్ ఇంటర్వెల్లో మనకి 0 to 1లో స్టెప్ వాల్యూ కూడా 0 అయిపోతుంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ 0 plus 4. In between 0 to 1 sin x step value 0. 1 by 1 to pi by 2 అంటే 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1.6. Step x 1. Step sin value 0. 1 plus 0 plus 4 dx. This is 1. Integration x minus pi by 2 to minus 1. Minus 2 plus 4 1 by 2 x minus 1 to 0. 1 by 4 x 0 to 1. This is 5. 1 by 5 outside integration dx and x limits 1 to pi by 2. So upper minus lower 1 plus pi by 2. Minus ఈ lower limit minus plus అవుతుంది. 1 by 2 0 plus 1. 1 by 4 1 minus 0. 1 by 5 pi by 2 minus 1. Now see minus 1 into 1 by 2 minus half అవుతుంది into 1 by 4 minus half 1 by 4 అంటే minus 1 by 4. So minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 5. Here pi by 2, here plus pi by 10. Now simplify this value. 20 is the LCM, minus 5 minus 4. Minus 9 by 20 here. Here 10 is LCM. 10 is LCM. So 5 plus 1. 6 pi by 10. So this is the answer. Cancel చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఇక్కడ క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోతుంది. 2 క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోతుంది. 3 pi by 5 minus 9 by 20. సో మన ఎల్సిఎం తీసుకొని చూసుకోండి జాగ్రత్తగా. ఓకేనా? నౌ స్టూడెంట్స్, లెట్ S ఈక్వల్ టు సెట్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్డర్డ్ పేర్స్ అంటే పాయింట్స్ అన్ని లోకస్ని ఫామ్ చేస్తాయి. లోకస్ అంటే ఏదో ఒక కరువు ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. ఇది ఇచ్చేసారు ఈక్వల్ టు 1 నాట్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఆర్ నాట్ ఈక్వల్ ప్లస్ ఆర్ మైనస్ 1 దాన్ని ఎస్ రిప్రజెంట్స్ అన్నాడు. కింద ఆప్షన్స్ ఎలిప్స్ హైపర్బోలా అలా ఇచ్చాడు. నేను ఆప్షన్స్ రాయలేదు, ఎలిప్స్ హైపర్బోలా అలా ఇచ్చారు. ఒకసారి మనం ఈ కరువును తీసుకుందాం. y square by 1 plus r minus x square by 1 minus r equal to 1. మనకి x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 అయితే లోకస్ని ఎలిప్స్ అంటాం. x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1 అయితే హైపర్బోలా అంటాం. టర్మ్ పాజిటివ్ అయి ఉండాలి. ఒక టర్మ్ పాజిటివ్ ఇంకో టర్మ్ నెగిటివ్ ఉండాలి. ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని జాగ్రత్తగా గమనిస్తే 1 మైనస్ ఆర్ ఉంది కాబట్టి ఆర్ వాల్యూ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 1 అయితే ఇది నెగిటివ్ అవుతుంది, ఈ నెగిటివ్ పాజిటివ్ అయితే. ఫర్ ఆర్ వాల్యూ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 1 y square by 1 plus r plus minus 1 minus r equal to 1 implies మైనస్ కింద మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే x స్క్వేర్ బై r మైనస్ 1 ప్లస్ y స్క్వేర్ బై 1 ప్లస్ r ఈక్వల్ టు 1 ఈజ్ an ellipse అవుతుంది. ఇది పాజిటివ్ అయిపోతుంది, ఇది పాజిటివ్. r వాల్యూ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 1 అయినప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఎసెంట్రిసిటీ ఏమవుతుందో చూద్దాం. సో ఎసెంట్రిసిటీ ఫార్ములా ఏంటి? ఆర్ వాల్యూ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 1 అయితే ఇది ఎప్పుడు పాజిటివ్ అయింది అంటే మనకి ఏ లెస్ దెన్ బి. రూట్ ఆఫ్ ఫార్ములా బి స్క్వేర్ మైనస్ ఏ స్క్వేర్ బై బి స్క్వేర్ అంటాం. సో ఇక్కడ బి స్క్వేర్ అంటే రూట్ ఆఫ్ 1 ప్లస్ ఆర్ మైనస్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్ మైనస్ 1 బై బి స్క్వేర్ అంటే 1 ప్లస్ ఆర్. మైనస్తో క్యాన్సిల్ చేస్తే మనకి రూట్ 2 బై 1 ప్లస్ ఆర్. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఆప్షన్ వీ హ్యావ్. For r greater than 1, it is an ellipse with eccentricity root of 2 by 1 plus r. Okay now? Next question. Let A equal to 3 by 3 matrix 2b1 b square plus 1b 1b2, where b is greater than 0 positive. Then the minimum value of det of A by b. Det of A kanukovali. So det A equal to, first the 2 into cross multiply చేస్తే 2b square plus 2 ఇటు multiply చేస్తే minus b square, సెకండ్ దానికి మైనస్ రాస్తాం, 2b minus b 1 into multiply చేస్తే b square minus b square minus 1, ఈ డైరెక్షన్లో మైనస్, లోయర్ టు అప్ వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు మైనస్. చూడండి 2b square minus b square అంటే b square, 2తో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే 2b square plus 4 మిగులుతుంది. 2b minus b అంటే b minus b square, ఇది క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోతుంది, minus 1. 2b square minus b square అంటే b square, 4 plus 4 minus 1 అంటే plus 3. It is det A. But you want det of A by b. Divide with b. Det A by b equal to b by 3 by b. Students, in data b positive he given, he want this minimum value. He want this minimum value of this. We have condition to find minimum or maximum in some questions, that is am greater than or equal to gm. am greater than or equal to gm ఎప్పుడు వాడాలంటే ఒక టర్మ్ అండ్ ఇట్స్ రెసిప్రోకల్ ఉన్నప్పుడు వాడితే బెటర్. టర్మ్ అండ్ ఇట్స్ రెసిప్రోకల్, బీకి రెసిప్రోకల్ 1 by b ఉంది కదా, సో b 3 by pకి am అంటే ఇది ప్లస్ ఇది బై 2 అవుతుంది, b ప్లస్ 3b by 2 గ్రేటర్ దెన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు gm అంటే రూట్ ఆఫ్ మల్టిప్లికేషన్, సో b ప్లస్ 3 by b గ్రేటర్ దెన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2 root 3. ఈ వాల్యూ మనకి that a by b greater than or equal to, ఈ వాల్యూ మనకి వచ్చింది 2 root 3. This minimum value is 2 root 3. So minimum value equal to 2 root 3. Okay students. Sum of the two angles is 120. Therefore third angle is 60 degrees. Okay. Here given side A, side B and its opposite angles. Now a by b equal to sin A by sin B. Students, a is root 3 plus 1 by b is root 3 minus 1. Sin of a is 120 minus b by sin b. Sin a minus b formula, sin 120 root 3 by 2 cos b minus cos 120 minus 1 by 2 sin b by sin b. Rationalize it, we get root 3 plus 1 whole square by 2 equal to, separate this fraction, root 3 by 2 cot b minus, here minus into minus plus 1 by 2 sin b getting cancelled. Root 3 plus 1 whole square, a plus b whole square formula, 4 plus 2 root 3 by 2 equal to root 3 by 2 cot b plus 1 by 2. By 2 getting cancelled. By 2 getting cancelled. 4 plus 2 root 3 equal to root 3 cot b plus 1. Students, bring this 1 to this side. 3 plus 2 root 3 equal to root 3 cot b. Divided with the root 3, we get cot b equal to root 3 plus 2. So cot b value root 3 plus 2. Now tell me cot b root 3 plus 2. For example, you take tan 50 degrees. Tan 50 degrees is root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1. So rationalize it. Sin 15, root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1, tan 15. Rationalize denominator 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1 whole square, 2 by 4 plus 2 root 3, cancel it, 1 by 2 plus root 3, it is tan 15. So now cot 15 degrees equal to 2 plus root 3. That means this value is cot 15. B equal to 15 degrees. Since angle A plus angle B equal to 120. Now angle A equal to 120 minus 15 is 105. Therefore he want angle A is to angle B. 105 is to 15. 15 sevens 105. So it is 7 is to 1. Okay. Next question. On which of the following lines the point of intersection of the line and the plane? Rough diagram is like this. Let it be this as a plane. Somewhat line is like this. This is the point of intersection. This point of intersection lies on what line he is asked. See, any point on this line can be taken as, let any point on this line is x1 plus 8t, 4 plus 2t, y1 plus 2t, 5 plus 2t. Say this is equal to t, we get x value, y value, z value. That is the any point on t avutundi. 3 plus t. X minus 4 by 2 equal to t. X equal to 2t plus 4. Like this. Y equal to 5 plus 2t. Z equal to 3 plus t. It lies on the plane. Let be this as p. P lies on the plane. Substitute it. 4 plus 2t plus 5 plus 2t plus 3 plus t equal to 2. So 4 2t, 2t, t, totally 5t. 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 3, 12. Take that side, equal to minus 10. So t equal to minus 2. Now point P equal to, substitute t equal to minus 2 here, it becomes 0, 1, 1. Check this point on which line it lies. 0, 1, 1, x is 0, y is 1, z 1. 0 minus 4, 0 minus 5. These two are not equal, so option is wrong. X 0, y 1, it is minus 2. If you substitute minus 1, minus 2 by minus 2, minus 1 okay, this one okay, but check here. X equal to 1, 6 by 3, 2. Minus 1, 2. These three are not equal here, so this is wrong. Check here, 0 minus 1 by 1, minus 1, 1 minus 3 by 2, minus 1, 5 by minus 5, minus 1, it is correct. This value minus 1, this value minus 1, this value minus 1 for these x, y, z values. So this point lies on this line. Okay students?